Good morning to all. The industrial management, that is a subject, that is the topic. Last topic is the inventory control. So in the inventory control, there is an used for the material management. Okay, so let's start and discussing. Okay, so various terms used in the inventory control, then definition, characteristic, objective which is important in the inventory control, then economic ordering and quantity, derivation and numerical example. Okay, so introductions. Inventory control is one of the most important part of material management. Inventories are direct or indirect material used in a production. Okay, then inventories are the resource having certain value. Therefore, control of inventories becomes critical. Here, control means efficient and effective utilizations of inventories. Following items are considered as inventories, like raw materials, VIP, that means WIP, work in progress, that means semi finished goods, component and parts, consumable stores like oil, grease, cotton waste, spares, tools. So all these things are inventory. Inventories can be seen as a money invested because stock of inventories involves block capital or resources. Maintaining proper level of inventories is the prime object of inventory control. Keeping stock of inventories is required for the smooth and ununit interrupted production. On the other hand, higher stock of inventories affect cash flow and financial condition adversely. Proper level of inventories is the most important thing for the efficient and effective business operation. Let's see the next definition and characteristic of inventory control. Define inventory control. So here it is our definition and characteristic. So the definitions are: inventory control is the scientific method. Inventory control is the scientific method of finding how much stocks should be maintained in order to meet the productions demand and to be able to provide right types of material at right time in the right quantity at a competitive price. ઇન્વેન્ટરી કંટ્રોલ શું છે? એક સાયન્ટિફિક મેથડ છે કે જેની અંદર શું કરવાનું હોય છે, જે શું કામ કરે છે, ફાઇન્ડ કરે છે કે કેટલો સ્ટોક જોઈએ છે અને કેટલો સ્ટોક મેન્ટેન કરવાનો છે પ્રોડક્શન માટે, એઝ પર ધી ડિમાન્ડ. પ્રોડક્શન માટેની જે ડિમાન્ડ છે એ પ્રમાણે કેટલો સ્ટોક છે એને શું કરવાનું છે, મેન્ટેન. ધેન it will be the provide right time, right material and the right quantity, and in the marketing competitions. Okay, so these are the quantities. Second definition is that inventory control is the process where the investment in the material and the parts carried out in the stock of regulated within the predetermined limits, which is sets in accordance to with the inventory policy adopted by the management. Or so it is the process where the investment of the material in parts like a stock, which is regulated within the process, is carried out before it predetermined limits sets accordance to the inventory policy. Okay. Now, what are the characteristic of the inventory controls? So here it is. First, it is the one of the most important aspects to integrate material management system. It is the one of the most important method or aspects to control the management system. Second thing is that it involves both direct and indirect materials. It is involving both of the materials requiring in the production, that is direct material as well as indirect materials. Okay. And consider both of it directly affect productivity and financial liquidity of the firm. Fourth, its basic objective is to avoid stock out of stock sur- surplus and then maintaining the optimum level of inventories. Inventory planning and inventory control are integrated activities. See, the next is the objectives and importance of inventory control. Or this question is asked as a list the objective in inventory control. Second question is second type, explain the importance of inventory control. Inventory control is very useful. Explain. Okay. So let's see the inventory control or importance. So following are the objective which is in the inventory control. It is helps in maintaining optimum investment in inventories. So high as well as lower both investment in the inventories are harmful. Hence, inventory control aims to keep optimum level of investment in inventory. It reduces the risk in a inventory investment. So there are the three types of risks related with investment in inventory are explained below. First, liquidity risk. Raw material get converted into finished product of which brings money back to the firm. Hence, the investment in the raw material gets paid back only after sales of finished product. This takes time and also depends upon the market conditions. By this way, financial liquidity gets affected. Price risk. Price of many material are fluctuating when inventory are used at a price lower than their cost, then the price risk occurs. Third is obsolescence losses. Due to the technological advancement or any other reasons, many materials become outdated. They are termed as a wastage and disposed of at much lower price, causing the financial damage to the firm. This is called risk of obsolescence. It helps in maintaining smooth production flow by providing required material on a time. Uninterrupted production can be maintained. Fourth, it provides safety against price fluctuation and scarcity of material. Terms used in inventory control. So the next topic or the term is that various inventory control terms used. So first EOQ, that is first EOQ, second lead time, three is cycle time, and fourth is safety stock. EOQ, that is economic order quantity. So we are going to study some of the popular inventory control models in the new sections. Therefore, it is advisable to understand various terms used in inventory control. A list of terms used in inventory control are as first: ordering cost, carrying cost, stock out cost, lead time, safety stock, reorder level, stock out, stock surplus, cycle time, and economic order quantity. So all the terms are explained under below. First, ordering cost. This is the total expenses resulting from placing purchase order to suppliers. Ordering cost involves following elements: expenses of getting vendors information and vendor selections. So expenses of getting vendors informations and vendor selections. Expenses of stationaries, typing, printing, etc. And related with purchase order. Expenses related with sending orders to suppliers and follow-up activities thereafter. Administrative expenses related with purchase department employees. So ordering cost is directly related with number of purchase orders. Higher the number of purchase order issue and higher will be the ordering cost. Carrying cost or holding cost. This is the cost related with maintaining inventory stocks. It involves all the expenses for storing the material. The cost elements involved are as listed below. First, interest on money block upon inventories. Insurance charges, rental charges on storage space, obsolescence risk and charges, theft, fire and other deteriorations, and generally it carrying out the cost is expense as the percentage of the inventory value. Third one is that stock out cost or shortage cost. This is a sort of financial damage of the firm. In the case of stockouts, production gets disturbed and delivery schedules of the customer cannot be maintained. This causes customer dissatisfactions and losses of the sales and goodwills. So these are the disadvantages of the shortage cases. So फाइनेंशियल डैमेज की वजह से फर्म के अंदर so प्रोडक्शंस डिस्टर्ब होता है, ओके, इन द टर्म्स ऑफ शॉर्टेज ऑफ द મટીરિયલ. સો પ્રોડક્શન બંધ થઈ જાય છે અથવા અટકી પડે છે, અને ડિલિવરી શેડ્યુલ ઓલ્સો બી not maintained. So this causes the customer dissatisfaction and loss of sales and goodwill. So here is the most important factor.